guys, I'm back. I know it took like a year and a day, but I'm back. As I said, um, okay. So I wanted to do a new series about 30 wise sayings in the book of Proverbs. I've been having for like a year or so, or since forever. I've been having like trouble trying to find a good study plan, a good Bible plan. And my gosh, I'm like, oh my gosh, God, please help me, because I have no sense of direction whatsoever. And I tried almost everything, doing ones that I suggested in my Bible, go on the internet, and then I found in Proverbs. And it was in Proverbs 22. And it was these 30 wise sayings. I'm like, oh my gosh, I almost always, I know people always call me like wise or something. I mean, I think I am. But when I found these wise sayings, I was like, oh my gosh, there's 30 of them. I could do one a day for a month. And that's what I'm going to do. I know Proverbs, you could do that for the whole, like, book of Proverbs, because it's like 31, I think. And you could do that for, like, the whole book, but I wanted to focus on just these verses. And there are 30 of them, as the verses state. So, I'm going to do maybe try to do three of them in one video, and until, so I'll do, like, probably 10 videos of it. I think, yeah, 5 is too much, maybe. I don't know, I've only done 3, so I'm going to share with you what it says, for those 3 verses, those 3 sayings say, and then I'll read to you my notes, and you could get this little wisdom, bits of wisdom from that, and I've learned so much, oh my gosh, I've learned so much. Okay, so it's found in Proverbs 22, verse 17, and the title says 30 sayings of the wise. Okay, gonna read, okay? Saying 1, and it's in verse 17. Pay attention and turn your ear to the sayings of the wise. Apply your heart to what I teach, for it is pleasing when you keep them in your heart, and have all of them ready on your lips, so that your trust may be in the Lord. I teach you today, even you. Have I not written 30 sayings for you, sayings of counsel and knowledge, teaching you to be honest and to speak the truth, so that you bring back truthful reports to those you serve? That's saying 1. Saying 1 is basically, I was wearing my glasses. Saying 1 is basically an introduction of these sayings, and I was expecting so much in saying 1, because I'm like 30 wise sayings. But the first one is like an introduction, but it's actually a wise saying, because I started to dissect this verse, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is okay. Yeah, 29 wise sayings doesn't sound as nice as 30. So here are my notes for this saying number 1, okay? So I'm breaking my notes down in these topics: theme, who, what is the subject, why was it written, when, where was it written, how did the events occur, and keywords. And from those keywords, I make like I write a paragraph of what I thought the keywords, or how the keywords bring about the verse. Okay. So for theme, I said to listen to the wise words and keep them so that they can be shared with others, as I'm doing now. Who? The children of the truth and the wise. The subject is hearken your ears to the sayings of the wise and sayings of counsel and knowledge. That's what it's being spoken about. Why is it written? It's written, it is pleasing when you keep the wise sayings in your heart, and it helps you be ready when you are to speak, like now. Okay, and when? It was written during the time of King Solomon. I'm guessing 1200 BC. I don't know. Okay, and where was it written to? I don't know. It was written from ancient Israel, so, and I guess it's written to believers of today or believers of those times. And how did the events occur? These verses were similar to that of Egyptian and Aminomi, Aminomopi instruction. These, if you look it up, it's these verses that are very similar to these wise sayings. So it could be some coloration there. Oh gosh. Okay, so my keywords. What I got from these verses, these keywords are apply, your heart to what I teach. Pleasing in verse 18. Trust in verse 19. Honest. Speak truth, truthful reports. And I said, listening brings you to honesty and trust with God, so that your truthful reports in turn can be spoken. I mean, if you trust in God, He will reveal truth to you, and you'll be not scared as much to reveal that truth. I mean, you want to share that truth to others. If you don't share that truth to others, I'm sorry, you're selfish. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, you're selfish, because He's revealed such good, knowledgeable truths to you that it's so wise that you will share to others so that, they can share that joy that you have. So, yeah, that's what I got from the introduction. That's just the introduction, okay? I'm gonna go to the next saying. Do not exploit the poor. This is chapter 22. Chapter 22, verse 22. Do not exploit the poor because they are poor, and do not crush the needy in court, for the Lord will take up their case and will exact life for life. Next page, day 2. Proverbs 22, verse 22. The theme, not exploiting the poor, needy, just because of who they are. The who is those who are in truth, and those who are not poor or needy. The subject, the poor and needy. Why is it written? It's written to defend the poor, and it's a warning to those who exploit them. And when, I'm guessing the same time, so it's not much time. How does events occur? As same as the sayings in Egypt. Keywords. Robbing the poor. Oh, I didn't put any keywords. But this is what I said. Robbing the poor is evil and barbarous, something that should be given to them. When the poor person comes into a court, they're usually held behind the gate. In ancient times. Rather let justice be done to him. The poor are close to God's heart and are always on God's mind. And I did put keywords. The keywords I put were in verse 22: exploit, crush, will take up. Yeah. And for those keywords I put, though we may want to exploit the needy and hurt them in court, the Lord will hold them in His hands and bring them to justice. God is judge, attorney, and He will plunder those who despoil the poor. So basically, do not take advantage of the poor, because God even cares about the poor. And yeah, God is not respecter of persons. He's really close to those who put their trust in Him, and He will come after you. Trust me, He will come after you if you're hurting His children. Okay, and saying number 3, verse 24. Do not make friends with the hot-tempered. Do not associate with them who are easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get ensnared. Okay, so I put the theme is making the right friends, company, keeping right company. Watch the company you keep. Who? Those who in truth. What is the subject? The hot-tempered. Why is it written? It's written to give guidance on the right kind of people to be with, and when Solomon's time, how does event occur? I'm guessing they're in Egypt, but as previously stated. Keywords: friends, hot-tempered, easily angered, learn, ways, ensnared. You see the pattern, like friends, you go hot-tempered, easily angered, you're learning, and then you get ensnared. Okay. The hot-tempered have the power to influence others because their behavior is so strong. They bring about bad company and can easily trap those who do not pay attention to their surroundings. They learn their ways because in their because they as in they, I mean like the people who make friends with the hot-tempered. They learn that way because they're naive and they're oblivious and around the angered, so they can easily be ensnared because they can be easily ministered to. So this is basically what I wanted to share. First 3 sayings of the 35 sayings. I hope you like this mini series. Alright, I know that you have your back. No, it's okay. Bye.